I'm not kidding with you. This trade was 100% possible to take, and it was so obvious that you will be amazed when I tell you how I calculated this and shorted the exact top before it even happened. So let's get started before wasting any time. Markets, first of all, moved and governed by mathematics. It's because humans, as their nature, we are mathematical objects. And we don't realize this, but we also think mathematically and we act mathematically because we act with our emotions 90% of the time instead of our logical decision making system. And emotions are nothing but a frequency, and frequency is just pure mathematics. When you listen to a sad song, you can become sad because your emotions are being affected by your environment. In which case, if you are looking at the markets, you will be affected by its numbers and by its geometry, as I would say. You might think that I'm talking shit, but if you listen carefully and try it just once, try it for yourself, you will see that in the history, the ratios repeat in the future. So, what I mean by that, I'm not going to cover every single trade I took in here. I'm just going to cover how I took this short trade and how it's calculated with just simple and pure mathematics. So if you look at the historical ratios in between the price movements and the distances, as time distances between the highs and lows, you see that if you put these same numbers into the future, they repeat and they make the highs and lows in the exact mathematical points. So what I mean by that? So let's cover this swing, okay? This is a short swing, as you can see. It's very clear. So from the high to the low, you have 62 bars in distance, which is equivalent to 2 days and 14 hours. So take the 62, put it on the next high. I'm not doing anything complicated. High, and the next high was this. So the distance was 62, and I copied the 62, applied it in here, and after 62 bars, you get the exact low time. So this was a turning time. As you can see from the high, after 62 bars, you had your exact low. So we know 62 is working. So take 62 bars, put it on the low, go 62 bars, and you get the exact high. Crazy? No. I'm not going to tell you how I calculate the price and turn it into the bar distances. You can watch my older videos, but they work. So you know the 62 number correctly. So this was the latest swing, and its first impulse was exactly 62 in price. So as you can see, 6,200. This was 62 in price, and you go 62 bars from the low, and you get the exact low. Nothing complicated. So I see 62 price as this distance, and I copied this, applied it in here, and I found this one right here that predicted the exact bottom. So you can get 62 in price and turn it into bars. So you can get the price distances and turn it into bars, and you can get the bar distances and turn it into price. Nothing different, okay? So another thing, let's cover this up. I don't want it to at this video because I have talked about it in the past, but let's just do that right now. So this is 87 bars, okay? If you didn't saw it, I'm gonna show it to you. So from the high to the next low, by the way, I'm not considering any different swings at all or any random points. What you have to do is analyze your swings. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only have 6 levels, and you're going to calculate the distances, the price distances between these points, and all of them, just from low to low, from low to another low, from low to high, from high to another high, from high to another high, etc. You're going to just, what you need to do is just note the numbers. That's it. Note them, and you will see that they repeat, okay? So from the high to the low, to the next swings low, you have 87 bars. So take that 87 bars and put it on the measure high. As you can see, look at where it gets. So this is 87, as you can see, it's 87 in price. I go from the high, so if you want to see it clear, 87 from the high, I go and it extracts me this red box level right here, and look at where it lands on. After 62 bars, you get the exact time and the price confirmation of this low, and you could have longed it before it even happened. And I did the same exact thing in here. So calculate the distance between the low to the high. This is 45, as you can see, 45 from the low to the high, you get 45. So I go 45 bars from the high and look at where I get. And 62 bars, there is a lot of confirmations for this high. It's impossible to not see this coming. You could have shortened this. And you can still do this by yourself. Go ahead, note the swing numbers, and you will see them work in the future. So what was my next confirmation? Obviously, these two is enough for me to take a trade, but I just need one more small confirmation, in which case it came from my Fibonacci retracement tool. You can put these coordinates. If you put the Fibonacci retracement tool from this high to this low, you get these levels. As you can see, this level, this area, these are areas by the way, exactly predicts the high and predicts the next retest of this after price broke this. And look at where we get, predicts the exact high as levels of price, and it gives you this beautiful trade. You can do the same exact thing, but remember this, you need to backtest your strategy before doing it, not just blindly enter trades before knowing what your strategy is. I have tested this for over 4 years, and I have been using this for 2.5 years, exactly half, yes. I have been predicting the highs and lows for the past 2.5 years using the same technique. This goes so deep that I can't tell you them, but if you want to learn them, check out the description below. I would love to help you about this strategy and how you can use the nature's mathematics to predict the markets. Thank you for listening. If you want to give it a try, give it a try. If you want to contact me, you can check out the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.